isn't it? Welcome back to MixTape, coming to you from Epic Studios here in Norwich.
We've teamed up with Access to Music and taken over Epic Studios tonight to bring you the best in local music. Still to come, we'll be catching up with punk rock band No Story Goes.
But first, it's time for our next performance of the night. Folk singer Becca Rose started her career busking on the streets of Norwich and has gone on to be featured on BBC Introducing and is currently working on her debut album.
With her song Brainwashed, give it up for Rebecca Rose.
And why should I accept you to be my friend? I haven't seen you for 5 years and I didn't like you then. And no doubt you haven't changed and you haven't traveled far. 'Cause I haven't changed, that's for sure, and I don't care where you are. And every day I find out what people haven't done. From the moment I lock my phone to the rising of the sun, I find myself scrolling through other people's news instead of concentrating on the things I gotta do. Oh, 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 no, no, no. I can feel myself falling into the latest trap. With all the brainwashed fake friends will stab me in my back. They'll comment on what you got up to last night. See them in the street, oh God forbid, don't look them in the eye. Oh, oh, no, 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 yeah. Us, that's what they said, but I've never felt so alone. I'm leading a pretty sad life, 'cause my best friend is my phone. What happened to the art of conversation? Good old-fashioned sarcasm, the classic flirtation. We're suffering from a killing disease, where we're living our lives based on likes and our eyes are stuck to screens. And you are a victim and so am I. And I wanna get out of this trap before life passes me by. No, oh, 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 oh. Myself falling into the latest trap. With all the brainwashed fake friends will stab me in my back. They will comment on what you got up to last night. See them in the street, oh God forbid, don't look at them in the eye. Ooh. Oh no. Ooh, no, 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 no. Myself falling into the latest trap. With all the brainwashed fake friends will stab me in my back. They'll comment on what you got up to last night. See them in the street, oh God forbid, don't look them in the eye.
Awesome stuff there from Becca. She's going to come have a chat with us as well. That looks like an expensive guitar, so
put that down gently. Love her voice. Very sultry,
awesome.
Isn't it?
Started busking Berry. Does it in Norwich. Let's see which is better, shall we?
Hello.
Hello.
Well done.
Thank you.
How's that?
That was good, wasn't it?
There's a story behind that song.
Yes, there is.
You told me that. It's not like I was able to tell. Can you tell us the story about it?
I wrote it a couple of months ago after sort of realising that I just got a bit annoyed with social media, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm not sort of putting myself on a moral high ground, kind of, I'm better than you because I don't use it, because I do use it, I'm all over it. But it just sort of, it made me realise of the two different lives I was leading, like my personal life and then my online life. And it's the same.
Do you find
for
that
so
quite
many
different
people.
then?
Yeah, but it's scary. Like I just was completely wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
And I think it's
quite easy to do that though, isn't it?
You
see Instagram and you kind of think, oh my God, their life is amazing.
Yeah.
And then in reality, it's not.
They're really sad.
No, that's cool. That's really current. I like it.
Yeah.
So we just said earlier that you started busking in Bury. You're now here in Norwich. Which is the better?
Bury.
Is it?
Bury is so much better for busking.
You get more money?
Bury's £1. Norwich is 20p's.
Really?
Yeah, it's sort of just standard.
When did you start busking then? How long ago?
Probably 4 years ago.
Oh, you've been doing it for a while then?
Yeah, that was sort of what I started doing, and I think that's what gave me the confidence to just start performing, because I was just setting up in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And is it always just you and a guitar when you go out busking?
Yeah.
But do you not kind of want to go away from that? Is there a change in kind of genre for you coming up?
Yeah.
Big change.
Very different.
Maybe, yeah. Well, no, I love drum and bass music.
That's
and
so
jungle
different.
music.
I presume when you first started busking, it was just you and an acoustic guitar, and now you kind of want to go into drum and bass.
Yeah, I want to sort of vocally feature.
Would you be working with like producers then? Would
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm on the lookout. So, but it's just, I don't know, it's one of the main genres I listen to. Go through my Spotify and that's
And obviously you're in the process of wanting to put out that album. So is that album going to be drum and bass, or is it going to be kind of more what we've heard?
I think
just then?
there will be an album of that sort of stuff with the new things that I'm writing that I'm excited to show people. But then I'm going to have a few other little tracks with different producers and stuff, electronic music.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how far down the line are you with that?
I reckon this summer is going to be. There's going to be a lot of things.
That's when we need to.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to hearing this.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
Becca, thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you ever so
Thank
much,
you.
Becca, and keep your eyes peeled for Rebecca's album coming out very soon.
Good stuff. And it's time for us to report back to the creative media students at Access to Music. They recently caught up with the punk rock group No Story Goes ahead of the release of their very first studio album.
Where No Story Goes, I'm James, the vocalist and guitarist.
Ross, bass and backing vocals.
I'm Craig, lead guitarist.
I'm Ant and I play drums.
So, what inspired me to get into music was, at a young age, seeing Nirvana on TV a lot.
I started playing music, just acoustic, singer-songwriter stuff. Then I joined the band because their previous bass player was leaving, and I was friends with Ant, so I just volunteered. And yeah, I've been there ever since.
Bands, live, and really loved it, and just kind of the whole being engulfed in it and everything like that. Really, Nirvana, big influence. Like just seeing Kurt Cobain going crazy, just wanted to be in on it. Really. There's also bands like Rancid that I love, just because like Tim Armstrong's a really good songwriter. Rise Against, just because the kind of punkiness of them and the kind of fast pace of their music. I also really like old bands like Bush, which is still around now. Gavin Rossdale's got an awesome voice, and uses some nice effects with his guitar, which I'm really into, kind of delay channels and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where it comes from me. But then I really like Deftones as well, so I like the heavier stuff because Steph Carter does some really cool stuff with his guitar.
Bands for our band, maybe obviously Low and Manus.
Yeah.
Huge fan of them. Max Raptor.
Let's make a change. Let them hear us.
Mine is that Brawlers gig we did at Our Sanctuary.
Oh, that was a good.
Because that was the first time I played in. It was just a small room, but it was packed, so it was just the atmosphere was really good. Everyone was looking forward to the headliner, and everyone was good.
Is that when Mum Zets were there?
Yeah, Mum Zets came to see it, and it was just that was the best gig for me.
Our EP launch for Time to Stop and Stare.
Yeah, that was a good
Because we've been working on it for so long, and we finally had it out there, and there was a load of people there, and everyone was singing words back to us and stuff, like the different bits, and for that, it sounds a bit cheesy, but for that split second, you got a glimpse of what it's like in the bigger arenas when you see like people like Noel Gallagher singing "Don't Look Back in Anger" and people singing back. So it felt a little bit like that on a smaller scale.
Your team said what's right. I have no regrets.
And that, I think, is pretty much it. That is out of time for tonight's show, so that just leaves us to thank our amazing performances from Lucy Grubb and Becca Rose and our brilliant audience, and for all of you for watching at home.
Remember, you can watch all of the reports from the creative media students at Access to Music again on the Mustard YouTube channel.
Certainly can.
But for now, it's time to say goodbye and look forward to seeing you next time. So thanks for watching. Good night.